Hey, I'm Matt Manny. Thanks so much for joining me for this study. God is for you, understanding the names of God and how we can transform our doubts into dependence on God as we learn about His names and His nature. This study features 6 names of God. It also comes along, you can purchase a supplementary study with the devotional, and the two go together, and they are working together. The devotional has 30 names and different characteristics of God that goes along with this study. That kind of fleshes out more what we're talking about. Specifically, in this 6-session study, we're going to see the 6 names specifically of the 30, just a sampling. Session 1 is God Sees You. That is El Roy from the story of Hagar, Abraham, and Sarah. And then session 2, we'll talk about God Provides for You, Jehovah Jireh, with Abraham and Isaac. Session number 3 is God Heals You, with the amazing story of Moses and the children of Israel coming out from the Red Sea and being 3 days in the wilderness without water. God reveals His name of Jehovah Rapha. And then we have God Cleanses You in session number 4, which is Jehovah M'Kedesh, which is the God who sanctifies, or the God who is holy. Session number 5 will look at God Delivers You, which is the story of Moses and Joshua fighting a great battle against the Amalekites. Moses holds his hands high over the battle, and the name of God from that story is Jehovah Nisi, God is my banner. And then last of all, we have here God Calls You, and this is Jehovah, the God who calls you into adventure and mystery. And we'll look specifically at the name Jehovah or Yahweh, and how literally some Bible scholars describe it as when we breathe in and breathe out, we are inhaling and exhaling God's name. And so we'll talk more about that amazing concept that we find Paul talks about in the New Testament, that one day every knee will bow and every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. So we'll tie in that Jesus really, He is the embodiment of who God is, and we see God in Jesus Christ in the New Testament. And so we'll tie those in together as well in that last session, session number 6. As you go through, this is a great study for a small group, a personal study. These videos are to be able to help you to watch and go through the content. I really would encourage you, because many of these sessions are very much story-based, to go ahead and read the introduction and then read the scriptures that'll go ahead and explain the background of the name of God. And then the video portion I'm going to keep a little bit more brief so that you can go ahead and fill out just some of those bullet points and then be able to spend a lot of your time in discussion through those questions, and then the takeaway response of being able to have some thoughts for this week, week to follow, to study up. I really encourage you to get the devotional as well. You can find out more about that in the book, or you can go on Amazon and look up God Is For You, the devotional, to be able to supplement your between study readings, to be able to encourage you. My hope and prayer is that as you begin to study this and understand the names of God, that'll help you to deepen and better enrich your relationship with God, your dependence and your trust on Him. Thanks so much for watching.